Welcome to Why with Sticks. You're almost asleep. Your thoughts are going soft and strange. Your body is heavy. You can feel yourself sinking down into the dark. And then, jolt. Your whole body kicks. Your heart slams. For half a second, you were absolutely certain you were falling, that you'd missed a step or slipped off the edge of something. But you're just lying in bed, safe, confused, a little annoyed. Almost everyone has felt this, and it has a name: the hypnic jerk. The strangest part isn't the twitch itself, it's why your brain does it and what it tells you about the fragile moment between being awake and being asleep. This little jolt is called a hypnic jerk or a sleep start, and you are not alone. Around 7 in 10 people get them. It's a sudden, involuntary contraction of your muscles, usually your legs or your whole body, right as you're drifting off. Often it comes with a vivid flash, a feeling of falling, a trip, a misplaced step. It's completely harmless. It's not a disorder, not a warning sign, not your body malfunctioning. But here's the puzzle. Falling asleep is supposed to be the calmest thing you do all day. So why does your brain end it by throwing your body into a panic? To answer that, we have to look at what's actually happening as you fade out. Falling asleep isn't like flipping a switch. It's more like a slow power down. One by one, your systems wind down, your breathing slows, your heart rate drops, your muscles go loose and limp, your brain dims the lights, and somewhere in there, a small, ancient alarm system is still half awake, watching your vital signs. To that primitive watchman, a very relaxed body can look alarmingly like a failing one. Heart slowing, breathing shallow, muscles going still. Is the body shutting down for sleep or shutting down for good? When the signals get ambiguous enough, the alarm doesn't take chances. It fires a jolt, a hard reset to snap you back and check that you're still alive. The twitch is your brain saying, "Wait, are we okay in there?" There's a second theory, and it reaches much further back, millions of years. Our distant ancestors didn't sleep in beds. Many of them slept in trees, perched on branches, high above the dangers on the ground. And up there, falling asleep was genuinely risky. The moment your muscles relaxed, you were in danger of relaxing right off your perch. So imagine a reflex built for exactly that. The instant the brain felt those muscles going slack while you were up high, it would fire a sudden jerk, a grab, a catch to snatch you back before you tumbled. We don't sleep in trees anymore. But the old wiring may still be there, misreading the soft loosening of sleep as the first slip of a fall and yanking you back from a branch that isn't there. Here's perhaps the most likely answer, and it's a quiet struggle happening right at the threshold. Sleep and wakefulness aren't a single dial. They're run by two opposing systems, one that keeps you awake, one that pulls you under, and at the edge of sleep, they're locked in a brief tug-of-war for control of your body. As sleep starts to win, it begins switching off your muscles, easing you toward the safe paralysis that stops you from acting out your dreams. But the handover isn't always smooth. Sometimes the still-awake motor system gets in one last word before it loses control, a final, scrambled command that escapes as a twitch. The hypnic jerk, in this view, is simply the seam showing, the visible flicker of one system handing your body over to the other. But why the falling? Why does a simple muscle twitch come wrapped in a tiny story, a missed step, a slip, an edge? That part happens after the jerk, not before. Your half-asleep brain feels a sudden, violent movement of your body with no explanation for it, and your brain hates an unexplained sensation. So, in a fraction of a second, it does what it always does. It writes a story to fit. A sudden lurch plus a sinking body equals, you must be falling. The dream of tripping isn't the cause of the jerk. It's a caption your mind scrambles to paste underneath it an instant later to make the nonsense make sense. If your jerks have been getting fiercer lately, your days might be the reason. Caffeine late in the day keeps your nervous system revved when it's trying to power down. Stress and anxiety leave your alarm system on a hair trigger. Hard exercise too close to bed and plain exhaustion can both make the handover rougher. In other words, the calmer and more rested you arrive at sleep, the smoother the crossing tends to be. But even at their worst, hypnic jerks are nothing to fear. They're not a sign that something is wrong. If anything, they're a sign of just how carefully your brain guards the strange border you cross every single night. So the next time you're nearly asleep and your body suddenly kicks and you grab for an edge that isn't there, you'll know what just happened. For one flickering instant, you were caught between two worlds. A watchman checked your pulse, an old reflex reached for a branch, one system handed you to another, and your dreaming mind, scrambling to keep up, told you a quick story about falling. It's not a glitch, it's the seam of consciousness itself, briefly, beautifully showing through. Sleep well, and if you enjoyed this, stay a while. There's always another why waiting.